Bienvenidos los fanáticos de los
Are we doing this in Spanish?
de Nueva York. Nosotros estamos
Alfredo,
aquí. Vamos a cocinar
I don't know Spanish.
patacones, ya tú sabes.
Ooh, why you put your finger up there?
Estos juegos que te vienen estos domingos, eso es el primero.
Who's the bingo?
Sí, de esto, ya tú sabes, Willie.
Why are we doing this in Spanish?
Vamos a hacer patacones y ya. Mira, mi primo está
Primo.
No, vamos a ganar. Vamos a ganar. Gigante de Nueva York.
We gotta bring this
Ya
back,
tú
man.
sabes.
Hey, let's do it in English. Can we do it? Hey.
What's going on, New York Giants fans?
Oh,
We're here
the hell
with
with the
Gametime
Giants.
Snackin with Willie. You know what it's
up,
about.
everybody?
This Sunday, Giants, Washington Football Club.
They
I
suck
know
too.
We haven't been playing the way we should,
Yep.
but this meal's gonna get it right. We're gonna get the first win of the week. Now, what I'm making is
What you making?
patacones. For you non-Latin
Patacones.
folk, what that means is a slider on top of a delicious, toasty, crunchy toston, which is a fried plantain. We're gonna have a little spicy red cabbage on top.
Oh, I like
We're gonna
that.
get it
I love
right for
cabbage.
game one of the season. First win. Let's get it.
You guys aren't gonna win.
Now, when you got a big game, you gotta eat big and you gotta get right. So all we need to make our patacones is right here in this bowl and in this bowl right here. We have our ground beef.
I see.
We have our red cabbage. We have
Big
our
old
green
cabbage.
plantains, our garlic. We have our lemon to clean the meat. You know how we do. And we have our garlic.
know how
here.
I
It's
do.
regular salt and pepper spices. A little spiciness here.
Sriracha.
We have some ketchup. And we have some mayo.
Mayonnaise, baby.
And we're going to make a spicy geo machu. That's going to
machu.
get the stomach right to come around that edge to get the sacks we need to get this W.
We gonna learn Spanish
So
today?
what we're going to do now is the plantains,
Okay.
which this is what they look like at your local supermercado. That's
Supermarket.
Spanish for supermarket.
I know that
Once
much.
we got it like this, we're going to chop it up Lorena Bobbitt style.
That is not appropriate at all. Oh,
We want them about ½ inch. Some of you guys know exactly what that looks like. We're gonna
how
drop
you
them in
know?
a deep fryer,
Freak.
And we're going to get them a little crunchy, and then we have a second step.
Check it out. Check it out.
So once you get them out and they're a little crunchy, a little bit hard on the outside, soft on the inside, kind of like Willie.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Excess oil off. We don't need that in our bodies. I'm using a measuring cup. to
Yeah, use
squash
your
'em.
muscles. Tough guy.
They should look similar to this when you're done.
Oh,
Now,
like a coaster.
we're gonna fry them again. We're gonna put them in the deep fryer for a second time to kind of get that nice crunchiness, the airiness to them, and then we'll start our sliders. What do you think about that? Now, for all you
Ready to
people
eat?
watching, Game Time Snacking with Willie, all you Giants fans, the first thing we got to season with is salt, because our haters are salty. Make sure
Well,
we
you
work
guys
it
suck.
into the ground beef real well. The next thing we need is a little ground pepper, fresh ground pepper.
Ooh,
Now we're gonna add a clove of garlic.
I love
right
garlic.
there with a garlic press.
You got all the gadgets.
Now for all my Latinos out there, we have to limpiar la carne. We gotta clean it. We gotta make sure that we got a little zest. Now, a little red onion.
Okay.
You don't gotta go too crazy with it. Chop it up.
Chop it up then.
You don't want too many chunks. You just want to keep it somewhat fine. Now,
Make it
once
firm,
we've worked
baby.
it into the meat, our seasoning is in there. We're gonna make mini sliders. Roll it up nice, almost like a meatball. We don't want to get that round shape, so we want to make sure it's a little flat. We're gonna pat that down.
Pat that
You see
meat.
that? So it's just like a mini slider. We got 3 ready.
Not a pet. You
Let's start
petting the
up our
meat.
grill, and let's get going. Now, you should have preheated your grill already.
You didn't tell me to do that. You
Like
didn't.
your pregame warm up. Now these are the sliders that we did before. You remember them? You see how thick they are? All right. See
They
how
thick.
Now we're ready to go. Now we're gonna put them on. You should hear a
Sizzle,
nice
baby.
little. Yeah, you hear that?
I hear it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That means they're ready to go. So now that your burgers are cooking and you got a good little sear, I like mine medium well.
I like mine's
the little
medium.
Thing in the middle. Other people are weird. And
There are
wanna work
weirdos
out.
out there.
Don't listen to those people.
Fuck
if
'em.
they're at your house,
Okay.
tell them to leave
Bye.
or don't eat. Anyway, let's
Right.
get the cheese on there. Now we want to sprinkle a little. I have a little pre-shredded. Personally, I don't like pre-shredded.
Why not?
This is what my wife buys. If
Okay.
it was up to me, I do a little spicy pepper jack.
You should have did it then. I love pepper jack. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
We're gonna make little, you see that little mountains of cheese right on top. Don't worry about
Okay.
it getting on your grill surface. That comes right off. Don't worry
Okay.
about that. So we're gonna close it again. Remember, when we had the top,
Yep.
It didn't touch anything. So when we put it down, bang,
See
booyah.
you working. Bang, bang.
All my game time snacking with Willie friends.
Yep.
We're gonna get the sauce on.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna take our head of cabbage. We're gonna shred it.
Ooh. Cut it down.
So now that we have our fistfuls of shredded cabbage
I
here,
can see it.
we're gonna add that to a bowl. Then we're gonna add some mayonnaise, some hot sauce,
Sriracha again.
some ketchup.
There goes the ketchup.
Now once you add everything, you can get it to the consistency that you want.
Whip it around, baby.
My consistency is something like this, kind of like a coleslaw. See this? I don't know if you can see that steam coming off there.
Everybody
Look at
can
that.
see it. Pretty. Ooh, that look good, baby. Just zoom in.
And we're good to go.
Okay.
Generally, I like adding more tostones. I like to make more tostones and I sprinkle them around the plate for snacks for people just to pick up and eat.
What up, Alfie?
You're welcome, Papa. Oh, be careful. Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Primo, leave me one.
Yeah.
I guess I'm about to make more.
Make me some, man. I'm on my way.